I don't sound as loud in my bedroom. Reno Sky is a little joke between me and John Berger, an in-joke, because I don't know why, for a very short time, I was calling myself Reno Sky, which is an anagram of Yonkers. And sometimes I don't know, I sing with like a funny accent. Like Bruce Springsteen, who's from New Jersey, but he sounds like he's from, I don't know, Oklahoma? It's, you know that? That's a little bit weird. Yeah, so one of these poems is from the Reno Sky years. This is more recent. I don't know where you hold these things. Fire falls. Fire falls from the sky. Cindy picks up her ukulele and cries. This is how it ends, she sings, silently into the airless wind. Bobby clears some wasps with a torch. They keep on flying into the jet flame. The desire to get home is strong, so strong that it can kill you on your doorstep. Billy stirs the elixir into his juice. It will go down sweetly and slickly and smooth. The desire to feel whole can be so fierce that you try to take the shortest way home. Like ants, we must rebuild our lives as they are falling apart. The next grain of sand falling through the narrow pass, never to be returned to the top of the glass. We have not inherited the whirlwind. We are quiet storms, ever slowing, and this is our song. A heartbeat matters if you want it to. We start out as jellyfish or fiddlehead ferns, something unfolding, something growing in dark water, an isthmus in an inland sea connected to the mainland via a pulsing causeway, a bridge between worlds, reaching out to another shore. A heart murmurs, a tiny little metronome counting off the time, measure by measure, wondering where the final rest will fall. The defeat of a soul, something unborn remains. It's just a matter of when the cord is cut. All right, thank you. All right, brace yourself, this is long. You have to get a drink, go to the bathroom. This is a perfect time. I am not the family part one lower being. I am not the family of man. I am the inner, shell-less, alienated man mollusk of time. A living fossil to undifferentiated life urge. All root, all growing, all seeking in the mud. A root with a mouth, sucking in and filtering out media of various viscosities. A root and a mouth and a few tender blind eye spots, mostly shunning the light. A root and mouth and a few blind eye spots and a spiraling multifunction tendril to read the waves and grasp prey and grab and hold a potential mate and to wave innocently in the undulating seagrass and disappear when disappearing will keep me alive. The amphibious man mollusk and master of the skies walking among you, tensing all my core muscles to stand erect and feign vertebration. I want all that your life has to offer, your women, your individual retirement accounts, your gummy vitamin supplements, a Twitter feed, and the notion of an all-knowing, all-loving God. I'm a creature who will not be comforted, who will know me, who will speak my name? Whom shall I find as an help meet? For I seem to be alone, one of a kind, one of my kind. A genetically modified organism with no place in the tree of life, neither flesh nor fruit roll up. I exist in a realm of in-between. I am, clearly I am. I think and I communicate, or so it seems. I have desires and I have fears and I have longings and I have dread. I have self-awareness, which I am proving by standing before you, another, others, the witnesses, to my witnessing of myself. I crawled out of the slime. I pulled myself at the time by an act of will, protoplasm and nerve. I twitch, therefore I am. I itch, therefore I know. I need someone to scratch me right behind the ear. If I had ears, that is. I have no ears. My skin is sensitive to vibrations. That is all. Is there another way of knowing, of perceiving? Shadows pass, things go splash. I sense movement and the passing of time. My purpose is to be, so I be. Have I become myself? Have I inhabited life? Is it important for me to sense anything outside of my own skin, my own barrier, my own limits? I speak these words hoping, or murmur these thoughts in longing. I think this sequence of pulses, or observe them hoping to be observed. I came to this place of light, I was attracted to it. I sensed warmth and life and electromagnetic fields, so here I am. Time has taught me the secrets of stillness and listening and being. And I can be still, I can listen, I can be, just be in solitude, in aloneness, in oneness. And I will do so now. I will be so now and allow for the witness. I will be so now and allow for the witness to arise from self, from source, from other, from you, from none. I am that. I am that which knows and knows not. I am defined and somehow indefinite. I release all knowing and allow all being, or so it seems. Part 2, higher longing. All my math is with myself. You don't figure in at all. There's no plan, scheme, equation for my life that I need you to complete for me. You nature, you sunlight, you woman, you bacon, you qualification, you experience, you paper voucher, you indulgence, you confession, you witness. I complete you. It's a service that I do. I give your life meaning and hope by comparison. I lower your bar. I give you a handicap. I wallow in my fey ineffectualness and provide a way for you to feel good about yourself. I'm aware of all this and I let it go. I have a whole different way of feeling. I'm starving off the mangy wolf of recrimination. I'm dressing like Mary-had little lamb to deflect competition and ward off the evil eye. I am cultivating a relationship with my own muse and my own witness, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to rant before the cell door closes for the last time. Forgive me if it sounded like I was judging you, judging me. I am the observer. That is all. Part 3. What? There's more. Sorry.
You warned us.
Just a little more. I know. It's hardcore. Part 3, around the horn. I will hum, I will sing wordless, tuneless songs. I will trim my fingernails and let the clippings fall onto musical manuscript paper, where I will affix them with drops of all-purpose glue and attempt to play my song on a billy goat's horn for a keratin hootenanny. All the horny are invited to play along. There is no author to this song. Part 4. The measure of all things. Life, by chance, by accident, the cunning of beauty, the last offense, the cesspool of language, an attic for broken toys, rulers of useless lengths with inscrutable markings at random intervals. I hold you and we breathe together, and it seems like communion if we both shut up for a while. And then it's back to some outside referent to fuck it all up by comparison. I'm the sum total of all my failures. Here I am, on top of my rubble pile. Some days I can be found under it. Some days I am indistinguishable from the rubble. Ah, the bliss of empty being. 2 scoops in every bowl. That actually was the end. Thank you. There's more, but I'm not going to take any more of your time. So, let me do one. Here. This is kind of meant to be a song, but it's not a song yet. It's short. The Scab Fairy. The Scab Fairy comes and sprinkles glitter on your boo-boos. And you don't feel any better at all, but you smile just the same. Sometimes when you're slipping under the covers, there's a sparkling on your wounded knee, a hurt you almost forgot about, and you smile just a little. There's always a scab and always a fairy, always a hurt and always a way to make it sparkle. Sometimes when you're slipping under the covers, the Scab Fairy slips in beside you to check on all your hurts, and you smile like you should. Sometimes when you awaken and pull back the covers, there's a sparkling new hurt, one you don't remember getting, and you smile it away. There's always a scab, there's always a fairy, always a hurt, and always a way to make it sparkle. Scab is a sign of healing that follows upon some harm. And if you can just leave your scabs alone, you might not even scar. Many years later, fingering a trace of pain, you cry when you think of the Scab Fairy and your smile goes away. I have my hurts too, and I try to make hurts better. I can make pain look pretty. A smile can help you forget. A smile can help you forget, but it never really goes away. There's always a scab, and always a fairy, always a hurt, and always a way to make it sparkle.